Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Moss from the Moss Appeal Show. It's another Tuesday night. It's another Tuesday night. And tonight's show was going to be kind of different because usually my shows are, I'm on here talking to people, talking about certain situations, talking about things like different things. And tonight, we're talking about what do ladies want. So there's ladies that come in and watch my show. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them come on the panel and I'm going to let them tell men what they're looking for because we always talk at women on this show. And, we joke about certain things, but, in all seriousness, the reason I do my show is because we need each other. Men and women need each other. I mean, we go together like a yin and a yang. So I bring up these funny scenarios and have these different discussions because I believe in relationships, but the thing about it is you have to find a person that you're looking for. And I'm an older man, and I've came into contact with many, many different types of women. I've been rejected by women way more than I've been affirmed by women. So, Mildred, what's going on? Hey, April Showers, how you doing? And basically, I'm gonna give the ladies their own voice tonight to basically tell the men what they want because I had the show last week where I was saying, we were talking about what types of relationships, what men are looking for, and there were more women watching the show than there were men. So tonight we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna let the women tell men what they're looking for because we can say things and things of that nature, but only the women can tell us what they're really looking for in a man. And the question that I posed was, what's more important to women, looks or personality? And I was having a conversation with one of my female friends, and basically she said it really depends on the woman. So, it goes deeper than looks and personality. I mean, does the person have a job? Are they upwardly mobile? Can they take care of you? Can they take care of themselves? There's lots of different scenarios that you could discuss, but I just put two because I didn't really want to have too much stuff on the thumbnail. So, what do women want from men? And I think that's a good question because it used to be a time where you go to the club and there'd be way more women than men at the club. Now you go to the club and it's just sometimes a few women, but it's lots of women don't really go out as much now. And why is that? Do women not find what they're looking for at the club? Do women not want to be bothered by men at the club? But I've been noticing that. And that's one of the reasons I didn't kind of slow down on going out. I didn't really kind of slow down on going out. I got this one particular club that I go to called the Mockby. And I go there on Wednesday nights. And I guess it's getting cold, but in the summertime, it would be packed and it would be a lot more women than it would be men there. But as the summer has gone and, we're going in the fall and now we're in the winter, dynamics have changed where now it's just lots of men and not too many women. And then I went out this past weekend, went out for a little bit, and it was the same thing. So I had to think, am I going to the wrong places? Because the places I'm going to, women aren't really going. And basically, I'm sitting back and relaxing. I don't really want to go out to the club. The women that I've been meeting at the club hasn't been really, really cool. So I've just been Like now, when I go out, I just go out to have me a drink and have a good time, and then I bounce and go home. But I haven't been seeing a lot of women out, and is that because are women not getting their money's worth when they go out? Are they not seeing the men out that they want to see? We're gonna let the women tell them. But there's a lot of current events going on, and there's lots of crazy stuff going on. Putin, President Putin in Russia has basically pulled Russia out of the Antarctic Treaty. And what's significant about that is every country on the planet. The ladies of ITALK, how y'all doing? How you doing tonight? And Putin pulled Russia out of the Antarctic Treaty, and he's really been distancing himself from all the leaders of the world. People are saying he's crazy, and they're saying that he knows something about, I believe in aliens. So they're saying that the aliens have tipped him off and have told him that if he keeps partnering with the rest of the nations, that he's gonna feel the wrath that they're gonna feel. But it's kind of fringe stuff. Stuff's kind of out there, but I'm into that kind of stuff. But shout out to everybody who's tuning in tonight. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitch. And shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitter. Which I know in about 5 minutes, I'm going to cut those links off so y'all can come over here and politic with the rest of us. Well, I got Mildred in the audience. I got April Showers in the audience. And I got the ladies of iTalk in the audience. What do women want? What do women want? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me and I'll tell the masses. But what do women want? What do y'all want from us? Usually I don't really give I don't give the ladies a form, but I'm gonna put the link up. I'm gonna put the link out. Because yeah, I want the ladies to I want somebody to come up here and tell me so I can relay the info to the men. Yeah. Somebody come up here on this panel with me and talk to me. But yeah, but I've been noticing that. And I'm older. So I like going to clubs where there's older women. I don't really like going to the clubs that are 21 over because I'm not talking to no women that young. So I try to go to clubs that are 30 over, 35 and over, things like that, because that's going to be more in line with what I'm looking for. But I've even noticed that a lot of older women are going to these clubs with the younger people. And I guess maybe that's because there's more people at the club than those young clubs, but I haven't been seeing, or if there's a special occasion party. But I'm kind of past the point where I'm paying $40 to go party. Because usually when you pay that money, there'll be some dancing. But for the most part, people pay that money to go to those clubs and then they just stand and walk around. I mean, people do that at the $10 and the $5 clubs, even at the bars. You'll see people dancing on the dance floor, and then there'll be more people standing around, looking at what everybody's got on, looking at this, looking at that. So people don't really. I mean, where do women meet men at? Where do women meet men at? Uh-oh. Our wise is here, y'all. I know she's gonna have something to say. Women want partnership, friendship, common interests, commitment, dick, and consistency. And then she laughed. I mean, partnership, friendship. I mean, okay, that's a step. Those are two steps for partnership to a friendship, but a friendship to a partnership, because you got to be friends first before you do anything. So I understand that part. And common interest, yeah. You want to be with someone who kind of likes the things that you like. Um, Commitment. That is another step, friendship, partnership, commitment. So those are kind of three things that are tied into the same thing. Then you got the physical. You want some understood, and then you want consistency. So is that consistent physical action, or is that consistency in terms of seeing that person, interacting with that person? So you got three things that match: commitment, friendship, partnership, commitment. Those are steps. Then you got common interests, dick, and consistency. Okay, okay, I'm with that. I mean, I can. Those are things that's not too hard. So by you saying that, Law Wise, I would say that you're a personality over looks type of person. So a person doesn't have to be the best looking person, but they can have a really, really good personality, and you would like that. I mean, you said all that stuff, but you didn't say anything about money and job, and that's cool. That's cool. That means that those are things, money and stuff like that is something that may not be as important to you. I understand. Shout out to Miss 702. I watched a couple, Miss 702. I'm coming in, I'm watching your shows, and I'll come in and I'll speak, and then you'll be like, "Well, I'll see y'all later." Click up, and you gone. You gotta come on, man. You gotta do longer than 5 minute live. Come on, man. So, but yeah, shout out to Miss 702. If you haven't been to her page, go check her out. She's out on the West Coast. That's the West Coast mommy. Um, she talks about a lot of different things. She talks about women's empowerment. Um, she doesn't beat men up on her channel. She was raised by a whole bunch of good uncles, so her outlook on the dynamics of a relationship is kind of unicornish, because she's totally different than a lot of women that you'll come across. She talks about some good things. So go check her page out. Go check her page out. Go check out Black Money's page, Black Money Corporation. That's the key right there. Go check out Black Money Corp. He talks about a host of different topics too. If you like to meet people from abroad, people in Africa, people in Philippines, things like that, go over to his page. He has a really, really tight connection with a lot of different people. So yeah, a lot of people that you can meet on his page. But back to the ladies. Back to the ladies. Consistency as far as actions matching intentions. Okay, actions matching intentions. But what if the person tells you that their intentions only go so far at this point? You're not really looking for you know what? We're not talking about that. We're talking about what women are looking for. So I'm going to hold my comments on that. So women are looking for consistency as far as actions matching intentions. Understood. So you want a guy that is going to do what he says and means what he says. So you're looking for action, substance, actionable substance. Would you say that's what you're looking for? I'm asking. It's 702. What say you? What say you, Miss 702? What are you looking for? And the reason I asked you that, you had a very eventful 2023, and we're coming to the end of 2023. So based on what you went through this year, what are you looking for going into 2024? See, I'm smart. Laura Wise told me, boom, I got it. Yeah, I mean, I got it. Yeah. And I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. But Miss 702, what are you looking for? Mildred, what are you looking for in a man? April Showers, what are you looking for in a man? Tell me. I got an audience of men who look at my videos, and I mean, they are trying to fine tune their woman getting tools. And I guess they're trying to get the knowledge from you all. So that's the reason I did this show, well, because I'm trying to get a lady's voice. I didn't put the link out there. None of you ladies, I mean, come, you don't have to get on camera. You can just come up here and talk. I'll stay on camera. Talk to me, ladies. Brothers. Okay. This is what we're gonna do, because I know this is what's going on. Everybody that's on, hey, thank you to everybody that's on Facebook watching. Thank you to everybody that's on Twitch that's watching. Thank everybody that's on Twitter that's watching. But I'm about to close them links down so y'all can come over here and politic with us. So Facebook, thanks. Twitch, thank you. See y'all next week. X, thanks. See y'all next week. Come over and join us. So now we're gonna get more people that's gonna come and join this conversation with us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mildred, yeah, and we want to hear that too. Okay, Mildred says she knows more of what she don't want. So what don't you want, Mildred? Since you can't really speak to what you want, what don't you want? And that's a big thing too, because a person can do some stuff that you don't like, but if they do more stuff that you do like, it kind of negates the stuff that you don't like. It only becomes an issue when the likes and the dislikes are more in line with each other. It's like a 1-for-1. It can't be that. It's got to be like a 3-to-1 or a 4-to-1 ratio of good things to bad things. Because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you want that ratio of things that you like to be way more than, and that's how you're gonna stay in a cool relationship. You don't want your relationship to be static, because you don't want to stay in the same place where you met that person. And I think that's a lot of it too, is people meet at a certain level, and maybe one person progresses in life or maturity or different things, but at a different rate than their partner. So when those things stop to align, it's I want to do this. Well, no, I'm trying to stay here. I'm content. And a lot of people get somewhere and they just get content. I'm not that type of person. I'm always looking to do something better, to do more with what I have. And to some people, that can be hard, because they get to a certain level or a certain point in their life where they're happy and they just want to stay there. They're content, consistent and content. And that can be good in some cases, but in some cases it can become bored. So Mildred, what don't you want? Laura Wise, what don't you want? Miss 702. Miss 702 been quiet tonight. Miss 702 been real, well, not really. She said some stuff, but the internet might not be all together. Oh, shout out to Weekend Gardener. I talked to him offline earlier today. I'm not sure if he's gonna be on. He said he was gonna jump on. If he jumps in, I'm gonna let him come on here and talk some stuff, because he left the single life a few months ago, and he's married now. And yeah, he could probably talk to some of these things about what women want. He can tell us what his wife liked about him, and what it was about him that she allowed him to put the ring on. But I don't know. He worked 3 18s in a row, and he got work 18 hours again tonight. I don't know if he's gonna jump on it. Plus, he's been tending to his guard. But okay. Mildred says she does not want children, no nosy parents, no lazy men. Gotta have communication skills. So does that mean okay, you don't want children, or is that you want some you want a man that doesn't have any children? Can he have children? You just don't want any more children, but he can have children. Correct. I understand that. No nosy parents. Parents can some parents can be good for a relationship, and some parents can be detrimental to a relationship. So I can understand that. I can understand. No lazy men. I don't think nobody wants to be around him. Laziness is. It's okay to have lazy days, but to be totally lazy, no, that's not. I wouldn't consider that a good thing. And gotta have communication skill is the key to any relationship. If you can't communicate with one another, then because if you can't communicate your dislikes and what a person's doing, and you can't communicate the good things, then that's not going to work. Communication is a two-way street. Even one's good, one's bad. No minor children. Okay, okay. I can relate to that. I mean, I love children, but I don't know if I want anymore. It would really depend because I like to travel. I'm at the point in my life where I like to go. I like to be able to get up and go. And sometimes when you have children, it's kind of hard because nobody wants to watch somebody's children for a week or 4 or 5 days. So I can understand that. But then me, I don't know if I could mess with the woman that had more than one minor child, or I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot. It's a lot to take on because think about it is if you're a man and you're getting into a relationship, it's a package deal. Woman has children, they part of the relationship. And I think a lot of men kind of reject that. But yeah, if a woman has children and you get with her, that's a package deal. There's no way to look around it. It's a package deal. So if you don't want to be around children, you don't want children jumping on you, it's probably not best for you as a man not to get with a woman that's got children because what I've learned is that if a man is around children, children are going to interact with you. If a man is messing with the woman and she's got minor children, you're filling a void, and those children are going to gravitate to you for that male enrichment. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. Mildred, comprehension comprehension skills is a must. You can do all the listening in the world and not understand. Yeah, a lot of people do not have it go in one ear and straight out the other. I've been there, Mildred, for real. You tell somebody something, you tell somebody what you want and what you don't want and what you're not gonna do, and then this person feels like they can change your thought process. A lot of people think they can change a person's thought process. Person's going to think what they're going to think, and then you got to think about if you do that, it's manipulation. It's not. That's not you winning someone over. That's manipulation. And you can manipulate. I mean, a lot of men get manipulated into relationships, and I think that's where that there's a thin line. There's a thin line between trying to make someone like you and trying to manipulate. But comprehension skills is a must. A lot of people listen, but they're not. A lot of people are listening, but they're not hearing. Mildred, you have a great point because Laura Wise says, Mildred, you have a great point because a person can hear what you say, but not know what you are saying. You can have a person that can hear what you say, but not know what you were saying. And you can have a person that's listening and then they think that they can manipulate you into what they want you to be. You have people that think on those types of, I can manipulate this person. So, it's a fine line between trying to win somebody over and trying to manipulate them. Is our relationships about manipulation? Do we manipulate our partners into being who we want them to be or what we want them to be? Okay. Laura Wise said, what's the difference between winning a person over and manipulate? That's what I'm asking y'all. To me, winning someone over is you do things without thinking about it. It's natural. Um, it's not overbearing. When I think of a person that's trying to manipulate somebody, it may be kind of subtle but over the top. Trying to push a person in a certain, you're trying to push a person into a direction as opposed to that person coming to the things that you do. You understand what I'm saying? Manipulation is pushing, and winning a person over is your actions. I would say one is honorable and one is less honorable. That's how I look at it. I think manipulation is you're pushing someone to something. And when you're winning someone over, you're pulling them to you. So I think it's a difference between push and pull. What do you say, Laura Wise? Do you agree with me that manipulation is kind of pushing, guiding, or pushing someone somewhere where winning them over is you just do things and they like the things that you do? What you think, Mildred? Is that winning a person over? Is Laura Wise? Would you agree with my assessment of winning a person over or manipulating them? I put the link up. Anyone is more than welcome to come up here and join me. Join this discussion. Join this debate because I'm going to. Yeah, it's a debate. It's not really a debate because you all are telling us what y'all want. Okay, you mostly agree. What is it about what I said that you don't agree? Because I think you can win someone over and it's not manipulating. And I think you can manipulate somebody and it not be about winning them over. It's just about getting what you want. And that goes to person listening to what you say. I don't want, and when I say win, I'm saying from a male point of view. You right, Mildred. You don't. I mean, Mildred does not want to win a man over. She wants to be wanted. I think men do the winning over. I think men do the winning over and women do the manipulating. Laura Wise said facts. I mean, I can understand that. Mildred, I agree with that. I agree with that. You want to be with somebody who wants to be around you. And I understand that. A woman doesn't want to be doesn't want to win the man over. So if I would think that you all as women, with what you all are saying, that you all don't agree with a woman getting out on her knee and asking a man to marry her, because that is a woman trying to win a man over. If a woman goes to the lengths to get down on her knee and to propose to a man, she's trying to win him over. So do you think that that woman is wanted when she gets down on her knee and proposes to a man? Is she wanted, or is she trying to win him over? Because basically, a lot of women would say that she wants to be in a relationship and she's going for it. She's going for the relationship that she wants. Am I looking at that wrong? And Mildred's laughing. She does not want to win a man over. She wants to be one. I think any woman, I'm of the belief that every woman on the planet wants to be wanted. And Laura Wise says, I think she wants what she wants. I wouldn't do. And you're saying in regards to the lady that will get on her knee and propose to a man. I don't think I would. I don't think I would want a woman to propose to me. That's just me. You are 100% right, Mildred. He who finds a wife finds a good thing, finds a great thing. Because it's not a and the reason I say that he who finds a wife finds a great thing is because a lot of men aren't finding wives, or a lot of men are trying to make someone into a wife that maybe doesn't want to be a wife. But then I think some people don't get married, but they don't really want to be a husband, because you got Cardi B and Offset. Is it Offset? Cardi B's married to Offset. They're getting a divorce now. First, it was she cheated on him, and whatever the case. And now it's he's cheated on her, but he supposedly cheated on her with Krishan, who supposedly just had a baby by Blueface, who just came out and said that he thinks that the baby is Offset's baby because Krishan cheated with Offset in their house in California. So one thing, people need to know who they're with. Bud Files, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, Bud Files? Oh, I loved y'all's last video. I loved y'all's last video. It was very, very insightful, very informative. If you haven't been to check out the Bud Files, go check out the Bud Files. They are a unique couple. They go to lots of different unique places. They do tours. Um, they visit. They visit graveyards. They visit lots of different types of places. They go to parks. They go to different places. So if you're looking to advance your horizons, go to Bud Files page. Check them out. Subscribe to them too. Love on them. Those my supporters. So yeah, support the people who support me. Go check out the Blood Files. Laura Wise said, y'all aren't looking for wives. Men who look for wives find them even. Y'all aren't looking for wives. Men who look for wives find them. I got to disagree with that. I got to disagree with that. Because a man can find a woman and marry her, but she still may not be a wife. Even wives you think aren't qualified to be wives. I'm gonna put the link out here one more time because I want Mildred and Laura Wise to come up on this panel. I'm gonna put this link out there. Y'all might not use it. You might get swooped coming up here. The power that I possess might be might be scared to come on the panel. But she said, even the wives you think aren't qualified to be wives. Since you say that, what are the qualifications to be a wife? What are the qualifications to be a husband? Mildred, Laura Wise, y'all don't have to get on cam. Y'all can just come up here on the panel. But what I need the men to hear this. Laura Wise, men need to hear this information about what qualifies a lady to be a wife. And for you, what qualifies a man to be a husband? But we're talking about women tonight, so you don't really have to. We're talking about what women want, so you don't even really have to speak to the man part. But yeah, what qualifies? I mean, I guess you would be speaking to the man part about what qualifies a man to be a husband. But we're gonna bring Laura Wise on, everybody. Hello, Laura Wise. How are you tonight?
Hello, how are you?
Fabulous as usual.
That's wonderful. What
I wake up, it's all downhill.
I think nothing qualifies you to be a husband other than you ask a woman to be your wife and now you've done it.
I still think that there's some qualifications
I mean,
come
that's
with that.
qualified to be like good or bad, but just to in general be it, the only thing you have to do is get married.
Get a marriage license and do it.
Boom.
So basically, the qualifications are up to the people who are. Oh, oh.
Oh goodness.
YWG comes in, and the first thing he says is my nemesis. Lord Wise, I like your hair. Well, last week it was straight, and this week you doing the Nubian. I love it.
Mhm. Thank you. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. You just have to get married, and then somebody's a wife and somebody's a husband. That's it. So if a man really wants a wife, he can find one. It's a billion unmarried women out here,
But
and
there's
lots of
2 billion unmarried men.
most of them don't want to be married.
You say this, but I don't think it's. I don't think that's factual. I
Men
think
who want
men
to
do want to be married.
men who want to get married get married. It's your It's their responsibility to ask. And
Maybe men aren't finding the person that's wife material.
no, I think people are setting unrealistic expectations for relationships.
I think on both sides.
I said
But
people,
I,
but
I think more so on the woman's side though.
no. I think across the board everyone has unrealistic expectations.
The woman sets the expectations.
No, she doesn't. No, she
Doesn't
doesn't.
set
No,
the
she doesn't.
expectations for the man that's trying to holler at her.
No. Esther Perel said it. She said marriage was based on property. The woman was property. She was going to come into the home and do specific things, and the man was going to provide financial security. So when we turn into these new relationships where we expect someone to be our friend, our lover, our confidant, just all these things, stuff gets murky and people easily disappoint each other. And when your expectation is my partner will never disappoint me, everybody gets upset and feels like, oh, this isn't what I signed up for. But really, everyone has unrealistic expectations of the other.
That's why I asked the question last week. I said, can one person fulfill the expectations? Can one man fulfill your expectations of what you're looking
No, a man can't be a whole ass community.
for?
And neither can I. A woman can't be your whole community. You're gonna need male camaraderie. You're gonna need different things that I personally cannot give you. You're
You're
gonna
gonna
need
need your own life.
exactly.
So basically, people are looking for someone that can intertwine into the weave of what their life is.
Yes. And a lot of people think that the relationship is gonna fix you, the individual, when really it's gonna bring forth everything you probably like about yourself and everything you don't like about yourself at the same time. It's gonna be confusing.
So, do you think that a woman is in a Do you think that a woman gets the best out of herself when she's in a relationship?
Depends on the woman. And it depends on who her partner is, because you could have a partner who stifles you.
I'm saying in a
In a general sense.
no. I'm saying in a good relationship.
In a good relationship, if you're being nurtured, yeah, you're going to tend to be a better person.
So what brings that out? That's what I want. That's what brings that out is what women want. So
Uh, Love,
what
support,
brings
a good environment, and not just a good environment that you come from, but a good environment in general, between you and your partner. And then on top of that, more so the communication and the talking to each other and the understanding and the implementing of, whatever it needs to be between the two individuals. That's what's going to make you grow and flourish, you know?
understood. So back to the first question. What makes a husband material?
That depends on the girl. I think good or husband material is relative to every woman because everybody.
General. Most
There's
women
no
want
gender. No such
security.
thing as general. A relationship is two individuals. There's no general thing that everybody needs, and most people who are unhappy in their
So
relationship.
security. So women don't. I mean,
I
that's
mean,
what.
some women don't need security, not in a financial sense. The real problem comes in is when you think y'all can get by doing what everybody else or everything they told you was going to make your relationship work, because some of that stuff might not work for those two individuals.
I don't think. I think you know people should read, but I don't think she should have. Books aren't for you to do them to a T. It's for you to gain a sense of knowledge and to apply it to your life. Whereas a lot of people read these books and they want to become the book. No, you read the book and you take in the information, you synthesize the information, put it into your life, and then it comes out. But a
Yeah,
lot of people read it. I'm gonna read this and be this. And you can't read it. You can't read it and be it. You gotta read it, synthesize the information, and then however you synthesize information, it's gonna come out of you how it comes out.
but it's not just from books. We can think, if I do exactly what my parents did, their relationship was successful, this will work for us. Or, in general, from your environment, from things that you've experienced, you're just going to think there are certain things we should be doing that will make our relationship work. And that actually may not make it work.
The way you say this, it comes across as really it's easy to be in a relationship.
No, I didn't say it was easy. I said it's possible. Ease and possibility are not the same thing.
Okay. Hey Pontoon Jody, how you doing tonight? I jumped on your show the other night. Who won the fishing tournament Friday night? It was a lot of y'all fishing. It was like fishing. It was like a fish jamboree on your page the other night. But if you like fishing and you like ladies that catch catfish, go check out Pontoon Jody's page. She has a catfishing tournament every Friday night. Hey, if you fish, hit Pontoon Jody up. You might be able to get in on the action. But hey, Pontoon Jody, what's been going on? How you been this week? I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not gonna say that I totally 100% agree with it, but I do understand some of the aspects that you're speaking of.
What don't you agree with?
I don't agree with you when you say that there are no generalities that all women seek in looking for a partner. There's some things that are just it has to be there. Women look for security. That's one thing. In nature, it's not like in nature, it's not like when animals go in the heat that they're picking. They're looking for the best male. And what you're saying is that women don't look for the best males, just take what I get and I form it into it. I don't think that. I think that there's some things that you look for as just natural selection. What I'm saying is you have to have a blueprint of what you like.
But what an individual woman likes is not always across the board the same. That's why I'm saying there can be no real true generalizations.
I'm not saying it is, but what I'm saying is that there are some things that are just a part of natural selection that women look for. And one thing is security. A deer is gonna go in the heat and she's gonna mate with the biggest buck that she can come across.
Some people where even if the situation is secure, they'd rather it be toxic, because everybody defines secure. What makes me feel secure is not the same thing that's going to make my best friend feel secure or my other friend. We all feel secure by different things. So if we across the board want security, sure. Is security going to be the same thing between different people? No.
Understood. What is secure to you?
Secure to me is doing what you say you're gonna do. I'll feel secure in that type of situation. If everything you said you were gonna do, you do, I feel secure. Or if because some of the things that make my friends feel secure, like one of my friends, like he didn't call to make sure I got home okay. I was like, girl, I'd have been asleep. You know what I mean? I'd have been asleep. I wouldn't have checked for that until I woke up the next day. But so yeah, I think more so doing what you say you're gonna do. Because if I have to start fearing being disappointed by you constantly, then I don't feel secure no more.
So that was okay. Even though he didn't say he was gonna call you to make sure you made it home or to check on you or whatever. By him not doing that, that was a disappointment.
That could be something I would understand, but just kind of like, I'm going to be here, I'm going to do this, and then you just don't do it. Then yeah, I feel a certain type of way about things like that.
I mean, I could understand. I can understand that. You should do what you say.
Yeah, you should do what you say.
So
if I feel disappointment into this situation, I don't feel secure no more.
So disappointment can come in different forms of fashions, and can some disappointment be? I mean, there's disappointment there's always levels to it. But YWG, your nemesis.
What did he say?
I wonder what he has to say about this. What's going on, YWG? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Got you. We got you.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah. So what say you about this?
Hey, just keep me on chill mode because I just dialed in and I'm not sure where we are.
Basically, Laura Wise was telling us, what she seeks in a man, and what she considers husband material. And she
Okay.
said that, it
I
can be different for
long list.
different women. And what one woman sees as security, another woman may not see it as security. And then basically she said that secure to her is when a man does what he says he's going to do. Basically, a man that has follow through. Laura Wise is looking for follow through. And basically, I was asking what's important to women, but that can be different for. And what I was saying is that in terms of a woman seeking a man, there are some things that are just natural through natural selection that they look for. And Laura Wise said, no, it can be different for everybody. Hey, Betty Legal, how you doing?
Thing,
what's that?
I think one of the general overall things that a woman looks for, and this is probably, I would say this is all women for this one, it is the security. And security is not just financial security, it's a security of being protected. Like, for example, I know a lot of women who like bigger dudes. They want their dudes bigger than them. They don't want no little teeny dude that's smaller than them. That's because that makes no sense. He can't protect her. They go out into the street and he's this little itty bitty dude. They're not looking for that.
He might be a black belt. He might be a black belt.
Nah, he ain't no black belt. he ain't no black belt. He gonna get whooped by a belt. he ain't no black belt. I give you a prime example. Like my wife, she loves my size because it makes her feel secure. Whenever we walking down the street, I kind of tower, so she feels like ain't nobody gonna mess with us with him around. That kind of security. When I'm at home, she knows that if there's a noise, I got it. And I'm not gonna be afraid to go downstairs, and do some work. That's security. And then the other financial security is she knows that she don't have to work. I got it. So she doesn't have to worry about, is the lights going to get cut off? Are we going to have food in the fridge? She knows that, okay, he just put his hard hat on and he got his gun. He's going to work. We're going to eat. I'm going to be okay. That kind of security.
And that's what I was trying to get. That's where I was trying to.
But what he defined are all different levels of secure. Those were all different facets of feeling secure. It wasn't just one specific thing, and I don't think it was a general thing.
Overall, it's security. Overall, it comes under security.
If you want to put everything under a bucket, yeah.
Well, that's what security is.
But a dude being taller or towering over me wouldn't feel protected. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily make me feel that way. It makes her feel that way, and I think it's good that she's identified that. But it's different.
You're walking around and you're in the unfamiliar territory. You want your dude, you want your dude to be a little scary. When you see wolves around, you want to know that your guy is going to at least come out on his shield, or he gonna come out standing.
If the skinny dude is willing to step in front of the wolf.
Well, that's
look at me trying.
That's more swagger. And you know what? I'm gonna use the example of COVID when everyone was fighting for toilet paper. Are you gonna go out there and fight for toilet paper, or you want your man to get it and bring it back? Security.
I just hope one of them
he's gonna come back. Yeah, he gonna come back with that toilet paper. He will.
Yeah. That's like if your man when your man is going out to work every morning, he's going out to bring the bacon home.
Exactly.
So you're secure in knowing that he's going out there and working. so he can bring that bacon home and we can be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Kima agrees with me. She said we don't all have the same language.
I
Security
put
is
the
also a
she
love
said
language.
that, and I put the link up there so Queen Kima could come up here
Yeah,
and join the
Queen
panel
Kima.
and help you
That's
because yeah,
absolutely.
you need some help. But
Yeah. Come help her.
but
This is not intimidating. I just want to let you know that your
I'm
weekend.
not, and we don't want this, and this isn't an intimidating conversation. I think this is a conversation that people need to hear because there are people out here, like you said that there are men out here who want to be married and they go find a woman. Well, sometimes men make mistakes, and men that make mistakes, they're looking for different things to do when looking for their next woman, and this stuff is gonna help. Laura Wise, you telling them. Mildred said we can fight
I,
together. Yeah,
I know y'all
yeah.
some riders talking about we can fight. Come on.
Oh, Mildred's just saying that if a man is gonna be fighting, she gonna be fighting too.
I think that's wonderful. That's very
But you're
right.
not.
no, I think she should sit her butt behind me. That's what she should do. I got this. I got this. Sit your pretty butt back there. Let me take care of this work,
Yep,
and then we good.
Queen Kima, I'm different. I be ready to fight with mine. So I understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Y'all some riders. Y'all some riders. That's
Well, you know what? With men, I think it's just with us. It's simple. We know what we got to do. We know what we're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, we don't have all these nuances of, oh, it got to be this, it got to be that. Here's my checklist of 20 things. We don't have that.
not true. Not true at all. No.
Are they married?
Not true at all. You
Okay,
know what?
how's it?
You just
What's
said
not true
men do
about
what
that?
they have to do. And I think that's true. Men go out there and they do the things that they think they're supposed to do, all while ignoring the fact that that might not be what their partner actually wants or needs.
Well, that's why they link up. If that's not what you need, you don't link up.
No, I think it can happen in a well-established relationship where y'all know y'all want each other and y'all know y'all want to be together. And just somebody's been doing something that you thought the other person needed, and that's not what they needed. They needed something else. And y'all had to communicate about that to find out about it.
But you should know that before you get married.
You can know so many things before you get married and while you're married, but stuff changes and you're gonna have to lean into this partnership and choose the person and be able to be capable to give them what they want, even though it wasn't what you knew to do initially.
So what you're saying, what you're saying, Laura Wise, is that you man can come into a relationship and not be perfect for you, and he can grow to be a better husband for you.
I think even the guy who's perfect for you will still have to grow to be better for you. Even people who are deeply in love and feel like they may never break up are still going to have to work at it to ensure that you're still giving each other the things that y'all need, because people evolve and change over time.
I think there's checks and balances in the relationship to to make sure that stays in order.
It is, but sometimes people be together and don't be talking to each other.
And see, I think that's I talk too much. I talk back, and I think that's a lot of women don't want a man to challenge them. I challenge women. Women that I'm thinking of, I challenge them. And when I say challenge, I'm not saying that in like all this arm wrestle. I'm saying I challenge them on a mental plane, because you want to know if the times get hard, is this woman gonna stick by you? So I do a lot of watching and I do a lot of probing, because you want to know that if the heat in the kitchen get turned up, they're not gonna run out the kitchen. And what we see by everything that's going on is that a lot of people run out of the kitchen when their grease fire start.
Mm.
A lot of people, because 80% of marriages end in 80% of marriages are ending in divorce.
80%.
Only 20% of marriages are making.
That seems.
And most marriages end within the first 2-3 years. So something is going on.
Yeah, people.
And that's what I mean.
married.
You see what you're saying, Laura, is that you can marry somebody and they can be imperfect, and you can grow to. No, I'm saying that don't work. I'm saying
I
that.
didn't say that. You said that. That's what
Okay,
you took from what I said.
but what I'm saying is that there are some in the theory of natural selection. There are certain things that women look for in a man. Every woman. Now you're going to have other things that you like, and there's going to be other wants and needs that you have, but there are intrinsic things that every woman looks for in a man when they're getting in a relationship.
Okay, the intrinsic thing that all women are looking for is an adult man. That's the only thing I can give you.
Oh,
A
okay. Well,
functioning adult.
what I'm saying is the ultimate goal of any relationship is to procreate. You're not just going to get with anybody and procreate with them because you want to get with somebody that's going to make the best version of you.
But as grown people, most of us already come into these things with our own children, our own baggage. We ain't trying to procreate at this point.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Baggage. If you're looking to get in a new relationship, you got to get rid of that baggage. No man is going to get in a relationship with you with your baggage. No man wants to take on the baggage that you have from a previous relationship. No man. So that baggage that you say that y'all have, you got to release that. You got to go into your new relationship with no baggage. So
you're gonna always have some form of baggage.
No,
now, are you working on it? Have you
that's why
addressed it? You know what triggers it?
relationships don't work. You cannot go into a new relationship with baggage from your previous relationship. That baggage is going to open up, and the garbage is old and it stinks.
Okay, baggage and garbage are not the same things.
Baggage is garbage.
It is not.
Semantics.
It is not a semantic. Everybody's
bringing baggage. If you're bringing baggage from a previous relationship, it ain't good. It ain't fresh fruit.
I'm not even talking about previous relationship baggage. I'm talking about behavioral, emotional. Y'all are so one
Okay.
lane.
Now, Queen Kima says define baggage.
Your triggers, your emotional battles, any of that stuff. I'm not talking like Devontae cheated on me and now I gotta look through your phone every time your phone rings. Not that type of stuff.
Okay, I mean baggage. What I'm saying is baggage is stuff that's internal within you. And if you're going into a relationship, you have to go in with no baggage. You can't go into a new relationship with baggage from your previous relationship because it's gonna come out.
Oh, they want you to.
Oh, me to find back. Oh, see, I didn't. Baggage is things that are bad, things that triggered you in your last relationship that you still is inside you internally. And what I'm saying is when you get out of a bad relationship, it's best to take time off to learn yourself. Because before you can go into a new relationship, that's what the rebound is. The rebound is trying to make up for that baggage. That's why a lot of people rebound relationships don't last long. Because that baggage comes back out. You got to look within yourself when you end a bad relationship, and whatever that baggage is, you got to let that go. I mean, it's hard. You got to let it go. Yeah, like Betty Legal said, you have to heal first before you ruin your next relationship. And that's honest. You cannot take baggage from a previous relationship into a new relationship. It's going to open up.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Hmm?
I said I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, you don't recommend it, but that's what it is. Baggage. It's going to come out. You got to release that. I'm not trying to beat up. I'm not trying to beat up on you. I'm just trying to make a point.
Oh, I don't feel beat up on. I've been baggage.
Hold on, is somebody else in here? Because last week I had people in Okay, no, nobody. Last week I
Oh,
had people that were wanted to join the panel, and I didn't scroll down to see them waiting. So yeah, if anybody wants to join the panel, and a lady, we would prefer more ladies because this show is about what women want, and that's why I'm not trying. I don't want to come across like I'm beating your point down because this is for us to listen to you. But I'm just saying, when you say stuff, it kind of triggers me because I'm a man, and
oh, I say stuff and you're triggered. That sounds like baggage. Okay, anyway.
no, no, no.
What
And
did Kima
Queen
say?
Kima says, I think Laura is defining baggage as just life experiences.
I
You are
am.
defining it as trauma experiences. I don't know about that, Queen Kima.
It do sound traumatic, Queen Kima.
I mean, what I'm saying is, okay, baggage. What I'm saying is, baggage isn't positive. I'm walking around with this baggage, y'all. Yeah, I'm good though. Yeah, baggage isn't positive. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Baggage isn't positive, but just because
If
you
it
ain't
was
got a
if it
list.
was positive, it wouldn't be called baggage.
So, in the sense of you saying you don't have any baggage, you're saying this person with no baggage, that's like saying they're perfect.
You're right. You're right.
And everybody's gonna come with something, especially
Mildred
as
says, I
adults.
have baggage, but it's a battle in myself, not any old relationships. And I understand that too.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm me, I'm a pig at you. Come up here. That's what I do. But but for real, I think that you have to heal yourself so that you don't go. I mean, she said her baggage is personal baggage. I mean, those are things that we as individuals, you gotta fight through that stuff to get rid of that baggage. We do it in different ways. A lot of people get rid of it differently. Yeah, people self-medicate. Um, some people have the will to just get rid of it, and some people go talk to people. Yeah. So I mean, there's different levels to it, and it depends on how that baggage affects you as an individual.
It does. That's why I said your partner is not a whole community. Like if you got some real baggage, you're gonna need some therapy. Even if it's not relationship baggage, you have to at least read some self-help books or, be really into like healing yourself through actively working on yourself. So that's why I was saying is getting together as adults who are not trying to procreate, who are trying to work on themselves as individuals and be in relationships. It's gonna hit different. And that's not gonna have the same general she want the same thing that she want, and now y'all all want the same thing.
Understood. Understood. YWG, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Has anything changed about you as an individual since you've been in your marriage?
No, I'm the same person I was walking in as I am now.
You ain't. No, I'm just playing. You probably have.
So the only change is that you're married now.
Yeah. Yeah. Leading up to the marriage, I was already the person that I am now because I had already evolved to this person before I got married. So what she got is the person she saw before we got married. I'm the same person. Same.
So would you say that the person that you are now is what Evie was looking for in a man at this point in her life?
Bingo.
Sometimes
Exactly.
it's all about timing.
Yeah. Because I've always been this person, but even in my first marriage, I was more aggressive and combative. I'm the same person, but I had that more combative, ready to fight kind of thing. I'm not like that anymore.
Do you think that was because some of the stuff that your ex did?
Yes, that baggage.
But you got over that baggage.
Oh yeah, I got over the baggage. I got over that, but because of who I was in that marriage, I'm kind of still the same person, but it's tempered down. I don't have that aggressive anger now.
So was that aggressive anger the baggage that you had from your previous relationship that you corrected?
That was her baggage that she brought into the marriage.
Oh, okay.
And because I was always the same person, but because of being married to her, I turned into the ultra aggressive person. You get what I'm saying? And then after the divorce, it took years for me to become who I am now. Much calmer person. I think before I do anything now.
You say years. How long do you think that? And this is what I'm talking about in terms of like how many years did it take you to release that baggage?
Probably about over 10.
Sometimes getting rid of that baggage ain't an overnight thing. That's what.
No, it's definitely not. But you know, I made sure that when I came into this marriage, there was nothing from the last one that even existed. That person is
Right.
gone. That
Right.
person, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And even in terms of a relationship, that there should be no remnants of
Yeah.
what happened in your, because this is a totally new experience with a totally different person, and
Yeah. Like we
things are
don't
gonna be
argue,
different.
you know, like we don't argue. I'm not an argumentative person anymore. So there's nothing to fuss and fight about. You know what I'm saying? It's all agreement. It's all like, okay, let's do this.
So Evie was looking. So when Evie came across you, you were what Evie was in. So what was important to Evie in terms of the man that she was looking for?
I think what's important to her was the security. Knowing that I got her, that I'm gonna take care of her. I think that's what she craved.
I think all women crave that. They may not
Yeah,
say, they may say that they don't, but every woman wants to feel secure with a man.
she craved that. She knows that when I'm around, things are gonna be okay. She knows that if there's some tough times that I'm gonna jump in front of them. I'm gonna shield her from that. She knows that.
And that's what a man's supposed to do. Shield you
Yeah,
from outside extremities that go on. Yeah, that's a man's job.
exactly. It's like not beside me, get behind me. See, I don't want my woman walking beside me. I want her walking behind me because if anything hits danger, it gets me first. She's protected.
Right. And that's not a bad thing for the woman to walk behind the man. A lot of women look at that as subservient, but it's not. It's the man is
It's
supposed
not.
to,
It's
if
not.
anything happens, the man is supposed to be the first one to get the
Exactly.
brunt.
When a man marries a woman, if he's in his right mind, he knows that he's gonna die for her. That's just where it comes. I take the brunt of whatever's coming. I make sure that she don't get none of it.
Well,
So don't walk
not
beside
the
me.
full brunt force of it.
Yeah, don't walk beside me. Walk behind me. Let me take this.
So women understand that if a man, a man is, it's not subservient to walk behind your man. The
Yeah,
man is doing that
exactly.
so that the man is the shield.
Exactly. She told me that this is the best relationship she's ever been in. That I've taken care of her more than any other man has ever taken care of her. Period.
Queen Kima says subconsciously we have baggage too. Example, if your previous ex complained or requested a lot, you'll see my request as demanding instead of just a request.
Ooh, Kima.
Understood, Queen Kima. You need to
Totally.
click that link. You need to click that link. In different cultures, the man. In different cultures, the man. What culture? What
culture is
culture does
that?
the man walk behind the woman?
That's not a man. I don't know what that is.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get out of here.
That's not a man. A man don't walk behind a woman. What kind of mess is that?
You see them dudes at the mall, they be walking behind the woman. That's because they ain't got no money in their pocket. They ain't got no.
Yeah,
I see them.
and they
I
carry
go to
her
the
purse.
mall. I go to the mall, and I see a lot of boyfriends. They like the children. They walking in the back with the children, and the woman is
Yeah.
walking in the front. I look at that like that's crazy. Like
That's a beaten man.
The guy looks like a child when he's walking behind the woman like that. I mean,
Maybe she just know where the store is.
no.
Nah, he knows that beaten look that a man has in his
Yeah.
that beaten look.
And that's exactly what
mean-
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about too, Lord Wise. You done seen that dude walking behind the woman with the kids, and she's walking in the front, and yeah, you know,
Hey,
this dude ain't got no
Moss.
money in his pocket.
Moss, if you paid attention to the commercials that we've had in the last 15 years, a man in a family environment is always showed in a subservient fashion. If you look at any commercial, it's always like he says something stupid and the wife has a stern look and he looks like one of the children. And it's just like, why are they making this
man.
commercial like that?
Yeah, man.
Men are beat.
They want the men. They want the black men. They want to be like in a subservient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
I see it at the mall all the time, especially around Christmas time.
yeah.
You'll
And
see
look
that
at our
dude,
commercial.
He's walking in the back with the children.
Yeah. That's
And Lord
a
Wise is
beaten
making
man.
that face because she know exactly what we're talking
That's not
Sometimes
even a
men put themselves in a child's place.
about. Exactly. And that's why he's back there walking with the children. Some African countries do. I mean, there are some African tribes that are women led, that are more matriarchal.
and I bet you that nation is in chaos.
Good grief, sir. Good grief. Good grief.
That nation is in chaos.
Oh man, only YWG. But Lord Wise, I mean, I understand exactly. You're trying to get Queen Kingdom to come up here and talk. You don't got to get on the camera, Queen. But you got some good points. Mildred didn't want to come on with us.
Yeah,
Jody,
keep
where
my place.
Pontoon Jody at? Pontoon Jody will come on camera.
Yeah, Jody, get on here. And then
Hey, and where's Miss 702? I know in 2024 we're gonna need some bail money for her. The way she was talking on her live.
Uh-oh. What?
Yeah, she sounded like she's gonna be going at people's head in 2024.
Uh-oh.
So we got to get together some bail money for her.
You just click that link, Queen. Click that link, Kima. And basically, when you click it, you can choose if you want your camera on or not. Oh, okay. Jody's listening. She's listening. She's driving.
Yeah, that's why I'm not on.
Oh,
You know,
Betty Legal. Betty Legal's your baby sister, Mildred. Okay. Mildred, that's my homie from the reggae club. That's my homie from the reggae club. She runs the reggae club. Yes, Queen Kima. Oh, see Mildred, you trying to get somebody to come see you, Mildred. Mildred said she in a bubble bath. Dudes in the background.
woo.
So, Queen Kima, you came on here to help Laura Wise. You need to. I think Kima's mic might be muted. Can't hear nothing.
I hear bubbles.
Oh my! He said he hears both. Hey, Betty Legal, you are now. I know who Betty Legal is. You all good, Betty Legal. You Mildred's sister. Okay, but yeah, I think. Oh shoot! You should just when you came in, it should have just your microphone should have just been on, Kima. I'm not sure. She said she don't know how to work it, and I've never came into the chat through that way. So, is there something that she needs to push to have her microphone on, yo?
There's a microphone that you can click on.
Click on the microphone, Kima.
Maybe them hands are soapy.
That's somebody.
Queen Kima wasn't in the tub. That's Mildred.
Oh, she-
Mildred says she in the, Mildred
Get it
says-
together.
Mildred says she's in the bubble bath.
Okay, that's why her hands are soapy.
Oh my God.
You know, I feel like I've made my contribution. I'm about to get out of here.
Are you leaving?
Nah,
Are you leaving,
nah.
Laura Wise?
Nah, she ain't leaving. Hell no.
Your nemesis came and ran you off.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Mildred. Mildred shared the
I
link.
don't know why I'm your nemesis, YWG. I have nothing but fond, warm affection for you.
Fine, warm affection for YWG.
Yes, fond, warm affection. I don't know why I'm the nemesis.
I don't know. You came. You said something that I don't know. I don't know. And then YWG just said you was his nemesis.
I know I don't understand this. I didn't do anything.
But this has been a great discussion. We've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. Probably gonna go for about 10 more minutes.
Are we still on Facebook?
No, I cut Facebook off about an hour. Somebody told me that I need to start leaving it on, but usually when the people are on Facebook, they don't join the conversation. They just watch. So if they come to YouTube, then they can join the conversation and get on the panels and help Laura Wise in her time of need. But
I'm not in need. Y'all opinions don't change what I personally want.
we're not trying to change.
Help her
We're
with the
not
struggle.
trying to change your opinion.
I know, but y'all opinion is y'all opinions and mine is mine.
It sure is.
Help her out
I
with the
love your
struggle.
hair this week.
Thank you.
It looked good last week too. But yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. This is like
Good cat.
it's an album cover. It's an album cover.
Okay, I'll think about that when I put out my mixtape.
Okay, I think Kima got it fixed. Queen Kima?
Come on, Kima.
Queen
Nope.
Kima. I don't think you got it. Okay, Queen. We're gonna have to figure I'm gonna help you figure it out offline. We'll figure it out. Because Queen Kima, she got some good stuff to say. And then she's gonna come with a New York swag with what she have to say. Somebody got what's going on? I heard an echo.
From New York.
That's a microphone. Somebody's mic.
But Laura Wise, thank you for your contributions. If y'all want to get in contact with Laura Wise, go check her out on her blog at
owise1.com. You can find me on Instagram at owise1. That's probably the best place to follow me.
Owise1 on Facebook.
Mhm.
She has a book out. You can find her book, Bad Bitch.
Yeah.
Bougie bitch poetry. Bougie bitch poetry. I said bad. I mean, you the one got always talking about city girls and I bougie bitch poetry. Bougie bitch poetry. Bougie bitch poetry. Buddy Espresso said, "Great panel, y'all. Keep it going. We're gonna try to keep it going, Buddy Espresso. You gotta come up here one day, man, and say what you gotta say." Queen Kima, did you get the microphone fixed? Queen Kima did not get the microphone fixed.
Is she on her computer or on her phone?
I don't know. Are you on the phone or a laptop, Queen Kima? Well, we're gonna figure it out. But yeah. Bougie bitch poetry. I don't know why I got bougie bitch
Got bad
poetry.
bitches on the mind.
She's on her phone. I'm not sure why it won't work, Queen King.
Yeah, it should have came up automatic.
Yeah, it should have just came up
Is her
automatic.
Bluetooth? Yeah, what about her Bluetooth? Is it on or off? Maybe she should cut it off.
Click the mix. It's still not working. We'll figure it out for the next show. We'll figure it out. We got to get Queen Kimo on here. She got a whole lot of insightful information. Yeah. But tonight was a good show. Thank you, Laura Wise. Thank you, YWG. Thank you, Mildred. Yep. Thank you, Betty Legal. Thank you.
Get them likes up.
Jody. Yeah, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I did say that tonight. The conversation was so good that I didn't pub the channel. But yeah, like, share, subscribe to your boy. I'm at 427. I got 73 more people to be monetized. Once I'm monetized, I'm going to change it to Boss Appeal on the road to 1,000. So once I get to 500, then it's going to be 500 more. We're going to keep on pushing until we hit that 1,000 mark. And then we're going to go for 10,000. So 2024 is going to be a good year. YWG, what do you have to look forward to in 2024?
Big harvest.
Mildred, you can come back anytime. You got to come and get on the panel next week. I will be at the Mock Beat tomorrow night to party with Mildred. Mildred, you getting on the dance floor tomorrow night, so be ready. Mildred gonna get on the dance floor at the Mock Beat tomorrow night. I think the Mock Beat is open from 10 to 3 every Wednesday night. Central Parkway in Cincinnati. Come get your reggae fix on. Good live place to be at. They have vendors that have African art, African clothes. They have food vendors. So if you're in the Cincinnati area and you like reggae music, meet us at the Mock Beat tomorrow night. Yeah, this live tonight was sponsored by the Mock Beat. You're in Cincinnati, Ohio, and you're here on a Wednesday night. The Mock Beat is located on Central Avenue. Come get your reggae fix in. Like I said, there are vendors there with African art, African clothes, different things. They have food vendors. The bartenders are good. I miss Mildred. I know. I was gonna come. My car was in the shop last week. So my car was in the shop. I was getting painted, and yeah.
Hey, do they got art? Do they show art there?
Yeah, the vendors be having African art. Yeah. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go live from the Mock Beat tomorrow night. I don't usually go live. Sometimes I do shorts, but I'm gonna go live from the Mock Beat tomorrow night. We're gonna do a special Moss Appeal show live from the Mock Beat tomorrow night. Come out tomorrow night, get your reggae fix, have a good time with us. So yeah, I gotta take a nap when I get off tomorrow. Because when I go to the Mock Beat, I usually don't leave till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd be having to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning to get right back to work. So yeah, come out so you can meet Mildred. Pay her $10 if you get there after if it's $5 before midnight. No, it's $10 before midnight. Get there after midnight. It's $20. Is that right, Mildred? Or no, it's $5 before midnight. After midnight, it's $10. Come out and get your reggae fix at the Mock. We have a good time with us. Ladies come. We don't need no more. Now, fellas come too, but yeah, we need more ladies.
It be a bunch of dudes at the Mock Beat.
Oh boy.
Laura Wise trying to come to the Mock Beat. Oh no.
She got to get her two-step on.
I mean, it's not too many places you can go and know it's going to be a whole bunch of dudes. So it's usually a lot of ladies and no dudes. So I have to mental note of that.
I'm not gonna say that. 3 o'clock in the morning, you might be up. So Queen Kima, next time you come to Cincinnati, you gotta go to the Mock Beat. Oh, Betty Legal talking about yes. Now, Betty, don't put no battery in her back.
Yes, Mildred. Yes. Okay.
5 before 10 for men. It's always 5 for the ladies to get in. Mildred, send me a flyer, Mildred, so I can put it on my Facebook page tomorrow.
Ain't you in Facebook jail?
Oh, I'm out of Facebook jail tomorrow too. Yeah, I put something bad up on.
Wow, what happened? What you do now?
Hey, just being Moss. Being Moss. I can't do no posting and can't make no phone calls for 24 hours. And now I'm on the list. Now they're gonna be watching me. Zuckerberg, leave me alone.
You on Facebook talking reckless.
Oh yeah. But then another thing, you walk into the Mach-B, you can cut the smoke with a butter knife.
Oh nah, hell no.
Well, you know, Cincinnati is weed is it's recreational. You can walk down now. They walking down the street smoking weed. It's kind of cold now, but yeah, they walking down the street smoking weed.
That don't make no sense.
Recreational. You can grow weed at your house in Cincinnati. Yeah, as of December 1st.
So you put the government out of business, huh?
Hey man, but the thing, but what you want to know what's really funny about that is it's 100%. Weed is 100% legal in Cincinnati, in Ohio, but they don't have no dispensaries.
There are dispensaries here.
No medical dispensaries. They don't have any recreational dispensaries, and I don't think that they're looking to open any either. By the looks of the news article that I read.
Give the people what they want.
Oh, but didn't talk about it. I went to the Loose Ends concert last Thursday. Oh my gosh. I met Jane. I got pictures with Jane. She came all the way from Loose Ends is not on tour. So basically she came to Cincinnati, Ohio directly from London, did 2 shows. It was, I mean, it's Loose Ends. It's Loose Ends. So it was 2.5 hours of great music, small venue. It was packed. I have a nice date. My date was looking like a can of candy yams. But yeah, I had a great time. Jane was great. Got to have a conversation with her. You know me, YWG. I jumped up on stage and I'm taking pictures with background singers because I was like, I want to take a picture with y'all. They was like, we don't know if you can. Before she said get up here, I was already on the stage and passed my camera.
Habitual line stepper.
Yeah, that's me, the habitual line crosser.
Oh, so you know about it too. Okay. Habitual line stepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his video. What's that video you did at that Rocky Road Museum and you ain't supposed to be there?
Oh yeah, they put me out. They put me out. I said, my bad, y'all. I'm a habitual line crosser. I was like, it was open. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out my video on Cincinnati's Black Music Hall of Fame, go check that out. I snuck into the Black Music Hall of Fame before it was open. Put a video out, and while the video's going, you see the security guards come up like, "What you doing in here?" I said, "Yeah, let me run up here." And he said, "No, you got to turn around. So if y'all want to see how I interact with Cincinnati's finest, go check that video out." But you do need to. Do I need Queen Kima? Do I need to come to Ohio to open up a consumption lab? You might need to do that. It can be done. But yeah, the dispensaries that they have here are strictly medical dispensaries. So they're not going to have. There's a difference between recreational weed and medical weed. It's medicine. Medical weed is medicine. Recreational weed is recreational weed. What's that?
Pharmaceutical. The pharmacies got their hand in and putting their little goodies into it.
Yeah, man. I got some buddies that smoke that stuff. Yeah, they be out, sleep. It's medicine. It's medicine. But yeah, the Loose Ends concert was I had a great night. My date had a great night. It was a fabulous time. I hope that I get the chance to see Loose Ends again. It was great. They said that they're going to try to get on the Cincinnati Jazz Festival's List this. You must have made it to the Who Scout YWG. Thanks for coming on here tonight with me, brother. Battling your arch nemesis.
Yeah, had to get her straight.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I'm leaving too. I'll talk to y'all later.
Lord Wise, I'll talk to you later. It was nice. Thank you for joining.
Sure, anytime.
Yeah.
But yeah, tonight was a good night. We always have fun on here. We talk about things that are real life we have real life topics, and we don't go over the top. And this isn't a bash on women's page. This is we talk real. We bash men, we bash women. Everybody's bashable. So nobody is without recourse. I bash myself sometimes. Sometimes I say stupid stuff. But thank y'all for joining us tonight. Like I said, if you haven't been to check out Miss 702's page, go over there and check her page out. Give us some love. Subscribe to her page. If you haven't been over to check out Pontoon Jody's page, go over and check that out. Go see that 63-pound catfish she caught a couple weeks ago. If you haven't been to check out Black Money Corp, go check out Black Money. Shout out to Queen Kima. Shout out to Mildred. Shout out to Betty Legal. I'll see y'all tomorrow night at the Mockery. Shout out to YWG. If you haven't checked out his page, go check him out. He's got videos that come up every 2 days. 2 times a week he posts videos. He's got taste test videos. He's got some videos, showing you he's cooking lettuce. He's cooking lettuce, and he's growing lettuce. I said cooking lettuce. He's growing lettuce in his hydroponic tent inside his house. It looks like it's coming up big too. So yeah, he's gonna have a nice crop of lettuce. Lettuce is a wintertime. It grows in the winter. That's why they call it iceberg lettuce. But yeah, it grows in the wintertime. So go over to his page, check out his videos. Go back and look at my old videos. Like, share, subscribe, support your boy. Nice appeal. Road to 500. YWG, you got anything to say? YWG don't have nothing to say, but I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna say it for him. YWG, thanks y'all. Go check his page out. It's your boy Mass Peel. Out for another Tuesday. Like I said, I'm doing a special show tomorrow night live from the Mockery. I will be there. Come check me out. I don't know if I'm gonna put a thumbnail up for that, but just know that I'll be live at the Mockery tomorrow night, 10 p.m.